Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Night for Your Studios here, and welcome to another Ninjago Season 9 speculation video here on the channel. In this video, we'll be discussing the character of Harumi in terms of her story in Season 9. So, we all know that Harumi is going to be in Ninjago Hunted to assist Garmadon in fighting the Resistance, which is led by Lloyd and Nia. So this is where things start to get a little interesting. A lot of fans have predicted that Harumi could turn good. So, let me get to my whole position on the whole Harumi turning good situation. Do I think it's a possibility? Yes, I think Harumi will slowly generate a change of heart sometime in Season 9. Now, most of you will say that Harumi will stay a villain, or should stay a villain, but we've seen a little glimpse of Harumi having a softer side in Season 8. But let me explain. But before I begin though, spoilers will be present for those who haven't seen Season 8 yet, for whatever reason, but you already knew that. Okay, so throughout Season 8, Harumi has held a grudge against Lloyd for the death of both her parents during the Great Devourer incident. After this, she became cold and never truly loved anyone else. But when the Emperor and Empress adopted her, they loved her very much and cared for her as if she was their own. However, she never truly loved them back, and sought to overthrow them someday, and kept a friendly facade. However, when she explained this to Lloyd, the revelation hinted that she may have regretted giving the order to attack the royal palace, which resulted in both of their deaths. This is also reinforced by the fact that she kept a photo of all three of them together, including the one with her birth parents, and was briefly seen looking at them with sad eyes. She even hung both pictures up on the wall. Also, when Harumi mocks Lloyd for falling for her, it broke his heart, but during the events of Season 8, she faces him again and asks him to join her in contrast of wanting to kill him, which was one of her main goals. Lloyd refuses, and Harumi chases him throughout the city. She then catches up to him and Wu. Once Lloyd was able to save Wu to the ninja, he briefly fought Harumi, although he wasn't too rough with her, as seen when he twisted her arms behind her back instead of hitting her. Harumi then held Lloyd by the throat and made him watch as the ninja were killed by the Colossi, but this time she didn't try to kill him and instead put him down on top of the tram carefully, which suggests that she may actually like him enough not to kill him. Now, where am I going with all this? Well, because of the evidence that I've listed prior, it seems that there is still hope for the Lloyd and Harumi relationship, or more commonly known as the Lloyd-Rumi ship. If that's the case, then her feelings for Lloyd is what causes her to redeem herself. If you still don't believe me, well, look at this tweet from Tommy Andreessen when he replied to an individual. This person asked if Harumi still liked Lloyd, and Tommy Andreessen replied, "Who doesn't?" Because of this, Harumi's transition to good could be a possibility. Just imagine. How interesting would it be to have a villain turn good? A villain turning good isn't anything new to the series. I mean, we had the Serpentine helping the citizens from Ninjago, Moro redeeming himself in Day of the Departed, and Flintlock attempting mutiny on Nauticon. But if Harumi turns good, I could see it benefiting her character along with Lloyd's from a story standpoint. It would strengthen her relationship with Lloyd and really humanize her as a character as well. But she shouldn't turn good completely, in my opinion. What I mean is that she would still have feelings for Lloyd, but only to keep him from dying, despite holding her hatred for him. Maybe when Garmadon is close to killing Lloyd sometime in the season, she would save him, supporting her motives not to kill him. Maybe in the near future, her feelings could evolve to actually liking him. If she does redeem herself, it would either have to be because Garmadon attempts to kill her and forces the Sons of Garmadon to turn against her, or she would begin to regret and question her actions. If Garmadon does try to kill her through whatever means, it would cause her to flee and want revenge against him, but when she crosses paths with Lloyd again, she would reluctantly agree to side with the Resistance, only to have her revenge against Garmadon and the Sons of Garmadon, with the enemy of my enemy as my friend coming into play. Maybe when she does question her actions, she would start to have a chance to reflect and maybe have a little bit of regret, and when Garmadon proves to be too dangerous to serve, then she would turn against him. Or if the Emperor and Empress and/or Hutchins survived the assault on the palace without anyone knowing about it, that could be the driving force to cause Harumi to change. I don't know which of these three possibilities I think should happen more, but they could all work out in my own opinion. Well, maybe that's a stretch, but if you ask me, it seems very likely that Harumi is redeemable, and it could come into play sometime in Season 9 through either of those reasons. Now, a lot of you can argue that Season 9's LEGO sets label Harumi as the Quiet One, therefore she won't turn good, but that point can also be argued. In the Temple of Resurrection set, Harumi is in her princess outfit and not in her Quiet One outfit, despite the fact that she was in her Quiet One outfit during the resurrection of Lord Garmadon in Dread on Arrival. It seems that the Season 9 sets are striving for accuracy in terms of outfits and other variants, which is what Season 8 failed to do. What I'm getting at here is, what if Harumi is labeled as her Quiet One identity during the start of Season 9, but the series itself will explore her character more, causing her to eventually stop being the Quiet One. Besides, LEGO tends to have more than one wave of each set in a franchise, and Ninjago has had an average of 2 waves in almost every season except for Season 8. So maybe Harumi's minifigure variant changes in Season 9's second wave of LEGO sets. Something else that needs to be argued is the fact of budgeting. The Sons of Garmadon Ninja minifigures, including the Hunted minifigures, use the exact faces from the LEGO Ninjago movie faces, with the exception of Zane. So LEGO must be passing the opportunity to have a minifigure variant for Harumi, which is not labeled as the Quiet One, or dressed in another outfit that may or may not be because of budgeting again, but it is something to think about. Harumi is one of the characters that have made a mark on Ninjago fans. A lot of people became fond of her during her debut in the season, but when she revealed herself to be the main villain, it caused a bit of controversy in the community. Some still love her and want her to turn good, and some hate her for being evil or being overshadowed and bland after Garmadon's return. Because of what I've listed prior, from the events of Season 8, and from that tweet from Tommy Andreessen, it is a possibility that she is redeemable. If she does turn good before Season 9 finishes, that's fine. It would cause fans to either love her more or turn more people away from her. But it would have a meaningful reason, and not a motive that contradicts with her beliefs. She could continue to serve Garmadon during the beginning of Season 9, then under some circumstances she could start to question her actions during the middle of Season 9, and then during the end she would turn against Garmadon and either sides with Lloyd or rally up members of the Sons of Garmadon who are still loyal to her, or just go on her own solo mission to try and kill Garmadon. But Season 9 has all the answers, so all we can do now is cross our fingers and wait. So those were just my thoughts on the matter, but let me know what you guys think in the comments section. I'm definitely going to get some negative feedback, so try to keep things positive, please. So that's pretty much wraps up this video, so thank you so very much for watching. If you enjoyed, like this video and subscribe to the channel and share this with your friends, guys. It really means a lot to me. Once again, the comment section is yours for any discussions you want to have regarding this topic, or if you just have a general comment, that's fine too. Thank you guys so very much for watching. My name is Ninjago Studios. Have an epic summer, and I'll see you next time.